Hello and welcome to another cooking demo with me, Michelle Nash. I'm the dietitian at the Berkshire Medical Center Cancer Center, and today I want to share with you a recipe for a quick pickle. So what you can do with a quick pickle, you can really use whatever vegetable you have way too much of in the garden, or your friend has too much of, or something that you just enjoy. Some examples are green beans, radishes, cucumbers, zucchini, carrots, basically you name it, you can pickle it. Green tomatoes, red tomatoes, whatever. So today we are going to do a quick pickle with little cucumbers, and the basis of a quick pickle is you have the pickling liquid and you have the vegetable, but you don't go through the canning process. So these won't last in your fridge or on your pantry shelf. They have to be refrigerated and they'll last about a week in the fridge. So that's why it's a quick pickle. You can enjoy them about 24 hours after you do them. So in the pan here, I have heated up 2 cups of water and 2 cups of red wine vinegar. You can use whatever vinegar you like. I like a red wine, a white wine, an apple cider, or an apple cider mixed with white vinegar. That gives it that little extra sweet taste, that little extra taste that just brings out some nice vegetable flavors. So we have 2 cups of each water and vinegar, and then 2 tablespoons of kosher salt. So that's dissolved. Many recipes will call for a little bit of sugar to just give it that sweet and sour flavor. So we're actually going to do that with a bit of honey today. So some recipes will call for up to half a cup of brown sugar. So we're just actually only going to put in maybe half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of honey. That's just going to make them a little bit more like a bread and butter pickle, which I think is going to be really good. So while your pickling liquid is heating, we're going to prep the pickling jar. So what we do here is we're going to add our spices. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of garlic. I'm going to add some peppercorns. I don't seem to be able to get this open. So I'm not going to add some peppercorns, but you would add peppercorns, and then you'd also add mustard seed or coriander with it. And then you can also add some fresh or dried herbs, so like a bay leaf or like a sprig of rosemary. And these are just going to flavor your pickle. They're really going to give it that kind of spicy, nice pickle flavor that you're looking for. So in terms of what you're going to do to your cucumbers, there are a few things. I really like making ribbons. So I take my vegetable peeler and I just peel the cucumber into ribbons. So that makes a really nice, soft, easy to eat pickle. Sometimes with all the seeds it can get a little difficult, so you don't get perfect ribbons. So you could do it on a mandolin, but it's fine. They don't need to be perfect. So the only downside to making ribbons is when you get to the end of the cucumber, it gets a little difficult, but it's worth it. So we've got some ribbons, but you don't have to do it that way. You can also just do like little rounds. So these make really cute bread and butter pickles, and in many ways this is a lot easier. And this is a small enough cucumber, which it would be really nice If I was going to do a radish, I would do them in rounds like this. If I was going to do a carrot, I would use my vegetable peeler and make slices, because carrots are pretty tough, and then you want those thin ribbons to really get all the pickle liquid around them. So then we pack the jar. So we're gonna have a mix of different styles in here. So we've got our vegetable prepped in the jar. Now if you wanted to make them spicy, I have here some habaneros. You could cut that up. Whatever heat amount you'd like, you don't have to do them. I like it a little spicy, but since I want to go for the bread and butter style, we're just going to do it with what we have in the jar, pretending that we have the black peppercorns in there. So now our pickling liquid is hot, and we just pour it over. You want to cover the vegetables completely, and then just tap out any air bubbles. Then you seal it up, pop it in the fridge, and leave it for 24 to 48 hours. So some other examples, I have some green beans, which I pickled. This one has a lot of mustard seed in it. I have some green tomatoes, some tomatillos, which I did with the habanero. That's a very sour, hot mixture, so that's really nice. And then some sweeter dilly pickle slices. So again, the variation is really based on, what you can come up with, what vegetables you have at your disposal, but it's very easy and very rewarding. So I hope you enjoy.